Today I'm going to show you how I use this cable I make, bench harness, so I can make a BMW CAS3 key, a key like this one. This is a CAS3 module. Now this harness, I make it so that I can connect it to a junction box here. This is a JBBFE2. Now in my cable it has to be a JBBF2. I got this one off of 2008 E90. Now it doesn't have to be the same E90 that you got this off of. I use this to do E60 keys as well, all kinds. So I just use it as the main junction for the cable to work. And so I got the CAS3 module, my ignition, my cluster. Now you don't need these two to make the key. You just need these two items in the harness here. I just do it so when I'm done making the key, I can test it to make sure everything was programmed right and that it's ready to put on the vehicle to start it. Now to connect this, I use all OEM connectors, so everything should connect nice and easy. And then the power, you want to connect this one to a number 3 pin here. Sorry, I'm filming and trying to do it with one hand. It's a little difficult. So the 3rd pin here. So that's ready. Now you want to connect your CAS module. See, if I want to connect to it, all I have to do is connect the OBD2, and this is ready. I can program a key. So I'm going to go ahead and connect everything. So I'm going to connect the ignition harness. And I also have a connector here for an ELV. I like to use a little emulator like this one. I'll show you guys how I use that later. I usually have it connected all the time, but for the demonstration of the video, I'm going to disconnect it so I can show you guys why. And we don't have to connect the DME cable. I'll show you guys how I use this later on. And we can connect the combi. Alright, so we're all ready to make a key. You want to go ahead and you want to connect to a power source. Almost forgot that. I like to use a power supply connected to my cable here. You can use a power supply, or also I like to use something like this. Also, this one right here, you can regulate it. So I have it set at 13.5. Works really good, especially out in the field. Obviously, you're probably not going to be taking this out. So now we have everything connected. I have this on-off switch. And then you want to connect your OBD2 here. You can see it's on. You can see the light turn on and the on-off button. It won't do anything if you click it because there's no key. Now, on today's video, I'm going to be using a cgdi. Here's the BMW key. It's a blank key, but go ahead and just check it. Make sure it's good to program. So we're checking the key status. Key is blank. So I don't have anything in here, so I'm kind of directly connecting to the CAS module. Now this will be good if it doesn't ask for you can read key info. Now this would be perfect like a situation where you can easily make a key. Sometimes you have to downgrade, and the harness works perfectly for downgrading. And if you need to, it requires an ISN. I'll show you guys later. You can the harness also, you can connect it to a DME to read the ISN to be able to make the key an on-lost key situation. So just telling you to pop the key from the ignition. We don't have to worry about that. Nice simple setup here. Alright, finish reading it. It gives it the ELV error. I'll show you guys about that in a bit. So go ahead and save the key info. Choose a key number. Make sure the key's in the programmer. Generate dealer key. Make sure the blank key's in the programmer coil. Is it a smart key? No, it's not. It's just a regular standard key. It says the programming key was successful. Now you want to get your key. And you want to. But you see how you try to start it? it's giving you the ELV error. So go ahead and put the emulator. Emulator's connected. Go back to your programmer. Sync ELV. The ELV is being synced. The sync is successful. Go ahead and try it again. There we go. Successfully. So now that when this turns on, the key will successfully program, and you're ready to just install the CAS module back into the vehicle, and then your key should work. Now if you're interested in a bench harness, I do make some of these. I don't have very much available, so I'm going to put my email on the description, and go ahead, you can email me. I don't have very many of these since I use OEM connectors. It's when I can get a hold of all these connectors from a junk vehicle to be able to build this harness. I only like using OEM connectors because it fits a lot better. So go ahead and just email me if you're interested in one of these cable harnesses, and in the next video I'll show you how I read the ISN from a DME in case you have an all lost key that requires an ISN.